she was coordinating and cheating poor Bernie Sanders out of votes, and that there was coordination going on there. Also, that she was very worried about Elizabeth Warren. But one of the most troubling was in the Hill today, that in an email from May of 2015, the Clinton campaign spokesman, Brian Fallon, said, quote, the DOJ folks had informed him of an upcoming status conference in one of the lawsuits regarding Clinton's private email server setup. Now, on top of that, we have Hillary Clinton's speeches, including cues on when she should smile. I want to talk about a phony politician. Then we've got Hillary in these leaked emails understanding that Saudi Arabia and Qatar are funding ISIS. Well, then that raises to a whole new level the millions of dollars that she took from Saudi Arabia for the Clinton Foundation as well as for the Clinton Library. And then on top of that, we see the State Department coordinated the email release with the Clinton campaign. I mean, that this is beyond every one of these things potentially is a law broken. And to sort this out would take a lifetime. It's so incestuous.
What it's going to take is a series of independent counsels. And then I thought Trump the other night began to move beyond politics into history because he was raising the right level of intensity. We need an independent counsel for the Veterans Administration, an independent counsel for the Internal Revenue Service, an independent counsel for the State Department. Just go down the list. And these people broke the law, and therefore, and it's clear that Comey has corrupted the FBI. It's the worst performance by an FBI director in the history of the agency. The agreements that they made are beyond imagining. And you need an independent counsel that looks at the relationship between the Justice Department and the FBI. Were they making really strange, unique deals with the Clinton staff because they were under a direction to do so? We also have to have, frankly, the current Attorney General subpoenaed and testifying under oath. What was the meeting like with Bill Clinton? Why did they meet for an hour just before Hillary Clinton was interviewed? And both Bill and the Attorney General should be subpoenaed under oath because this stuff is so strange and so sick and so corrupt. It resembles a third world country.
Look at this also. Leaked emails reveal Hillary Clinton hates the phrase everyday Americans. I think it was, who is this, Jennifer Palmieri and John Podesta having an exchange. I know she's begun to hate everyday Americans, but I think we should use it once, the first time she says, I'm running for president because you and everyday Americans need a champion, Podesta replied. Truth, Palmieri says. And then it also, we see in these emails that they outlined an effort to basically produce and run a campaign to the unaware and compliant citizenry. In other words, the dumb masses. Let's be honest what they're saying here.
Right, and of course the challenge for Trump is simple. He's got to have a strong enough social media campaign. He's got to have a clear enough and repetitive enough series of speeches that we break through to every American, because the American people aren't dumb. They may be uninformed. I used to really use a book by a Democratic consultant called The Election Game and How to Win It. And one of his points was that you should never underestimate the intelligence of the American people, nor overestimate the amount of information they have. If every American knew 6 or 8 key facts about Hillary Clinton, despite the news media, they would defeat her in a landslide. And the job of the Trump team in the next 14 days, and it's got to be done in 14 days because you have so much early voting. You can't wait for Election Day. Their job is to figure out what are the 5 to 7 things that guarantee you will not vote for Hillary, and make sure that every American knows those 5 to 7 things.
You know, I have another email here that shows, guess what? Hillary Clinton is praising Vladimir Putin. Now, what have we just heard in every debate? Oh, Donald Trump said